Everybody 49. So watching the news, it has to be the most depressing thing that I've ever seen, right? And the more I watch it, the angrier I get, right? Because when you look at all of these things that could have been prevented, it's bothersome. It makes you just want to control or delete off of Earth. Like, I don't even want to be on the planet at this point with everything going on, because I feel like there's a whole big picture thing going on right here. My thing is this, is that when the first shootings happened, like we'll take it back to Sandy Hook. When all of that happened, it's like, why wouldn't certain things be in place? Why is the response time to things not we're going to just break this down. We're going to take it to the Buffalo. You're going to take it to Buffalo. Boom. The 911 dispatcher hangs up because you can't hear. Now, if I'm a 911 dispatcher, right, in the training, they train you to take calls from people that may have to be whispering. It could be an active shooter. It could be a burglar in the house. It could be a home invasion. Anything could be going on. Why would you hang up? Why? Because her name was Shaquisha? That's why you hung up? Why did you hang up? Why they won't reveal who the 911 call? Oh, we let them go. Who you let go? Who you let go? Who you let that? What was that person's name? Who was that? Because Shaquisha called? You let go because she's whispering? I can't hear you. It's an active shooter. He's near me. Of course you can't. Put your listening on. Hello, hello. There should be a hearing test involved. What's going on? That's the first thing. Second thing, the response time. The response time. I'm gonna say this. This is where I'm gonna come from with this. And my heart bleeds for those parents, because I couldn't imagine. I just no. They babies. 6 and 7 years old, 10 and 11 years old. What? We got to do better. 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 That is so disheartening. My thing is this. If you are a police officer, a firefighter, an EMT, a social worker, a mental health counselor, a doctor, anything like that, let me tell you something. If you're having a bad day and you just can't do your job, log off. Log off. And log on when you're ready to do your goddamn job. Every phone call I get, I take serious. I've lost 7 people to suicide since this new position. 7. I take all my calls serious, because you don't know. You just don't know. And it's so disheartening to think that there are people in this field that just don't give a fuck. Why is the response time so slow? Why is the response time slow? I wouldn't want to answer to that. Like, maybe everybody needs to be retrained, because the way the world is right now, people always say, oh, the world was bad in this era. No, this is terrible. We got 6-year-old. People are afraid to send their kids to school. And for me, I feel like it's a bigger picture going on here. I know I look crazy and I sound a little crazy, but I need you to stay with me on this. I really feel like it's a bigger picture going on here. There's no way. First of all, they want to depopulate the earth. They saying there's too many people, and there's too many people on earth. You understand me? I really feel like it's a bigger picture going on here. Every other day, in the last 10 days, look how many people we lost. Look how many tragedies. Like, come on. And I'm going to say this too. And people are not going to like what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Get to know your kids. Get to know your nieces, your nephews, the mentors. Get to know your mentees. Because let me tell you something. I've been working in this field for 5 years, and there are people that already show signs that there's gonna be a problem and something in the buttermilk ain't right, and that's okay. Get the help you need. Let me tell you something. I was just at a meeting with my job, and they have these statistics about like who the people that call in the most. 50% of the callers that we get are white. You know why? Because mental health is not taken that seriously in the black community. Take it seriously. If something's wrong with that child, go get that baby some help. And whatever that look like. And don't be ashamed. Some people are afraid to get their kids help. It's nothing wrong with John. You sure? Looks a little suspect to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And be open to it. There's nothing wrong worrying about the stigma. Fuck the stigma. Get the help. And I'm not saying medication is always way. There are different pathways to recovery with mental health. So don't let them just push pills down your kid's throat or push pills down your goddamn throat. No, figure it out. Figure it out, because that's unacceptable. Everybody has a part to play in this. So we ain't just going to blame one thing. But I tell you that response time is terrible. Terrible.